Hey everybody, welcome. If you're just stopping by, I'm just figured I'd see about trying to use Ableton Live with the SP404 Mark II to get some volume meters, kind of play around with sampling and stuff. I keep get comments from folks asking how I level audio, and usually I just kind of do it by ear, but figured what the heck, I OBS here and start sending audio around. Got the headphones on just so I don't accidentally create a feedback loop, and I should have the audio from the SP404 Mark II streaming. Looked like it was. I'm just playing the loop that's on pad 13 here. Seems like I can hear it and I can see it in OBS, so I think we're getting there. All this stuff trying to just get it balanced 100% correctly be a little tough, but we'll figure it out. All right. So we can see over here with the volume knob turned all the way up, and this audio is going over USB-C, that we're getting about a negative 12.7 peak, which is good to know, because we can come into the start and end and take a quick look. Yeah, this looks like it's not peaking so at 0 dB at all. So good to know. Stop it. I'm just gonna. I gotta find a spot that's got something on it. Maybe we should start a new project. We can use J. I'll just use like pads 9 through 6. So next thing up, before I go too carried away here, is I would like to send some audio over. All right, that's that. So seems to be working. As I said, I am concerned about creating a feedback loop here. Let's just do something, kind of drum kit or something that we can send over like one note. I just want to see also that make sure it works. Pull over, that doesn't seem like drum rack. Wanted that. All right, that's closer. A single kick. Get rid of some of these windows. Actually, I guess maybe I'll leave that open. Webcam's not in the way. Double click here, put an event. So what I believe is happening for how I have this set up is sending audio. Oh, this isn't going to the 404 Mark II. To do that, I would have to switch. Right. Preferences. Not go here. Go here. Let us see. Should be able to still hear this. Not getting anything out of the headphone jack. The SP404 Mark II. Had all this stuff figured. Yeah, we're gonna get a feedback loop. That's no good. Instead of master, we'll put stereo out 3 more. Am I not seeing 3 and 4 as give it? on Ableton. Go 3. Can I hear it? All right, well, I'm just going to go back then. This isn't really, I was curious to just mess around with USB-C, but I can see the output. Looks like it's going out to OBS, capturing it, but for whatever reason, I was able to hear it. All right, stop this. So, let's find all my cables. Where the heck did they go? There we go. All right, so what I have here is my iPad, a USB-C to 1/8 inch out. I'm going to plug this into the inputs. Then I'm probably going to see if we can find a tone sound or something. And into the inputs here. So what I'm trying to figure out is why we don't seem to be recording at full level. So let's see. Good app. I just pick up the King of Bass. Fun. Okay. Not sending audio yet. Let's turn external in. There we go. And that's full volume. We're hitting a -2 roughly dB, so that's pretty decent. Let's see what happens when we record it. Wait, record. Just go to pad 9. This. Hitting -2. Now we'll go to fixed velocity. I just want to see if we still hit -2. Does seem like we are. Maybe I'm just losing my mind because it feels consistently like samples are coming in quieter. Maybe it's just my. Here. How do you reset? Just click. Get the reading time. All right. Okay, that's -8. We did lose the counter, and then if I play it again from the iPad, -8 does seem to be the same. Check settings. Curious. Just sworn there's some gains. Turn that off. See if that makes a difference. Playing so that seems to have made a teeny tiny difference, but pretty negligible. Didn't impact the sample, just impact audio. Go back to utilities. I don't know. I don't really think we have another way. Let's see what. That's definitely much quieter. Later. I wonder if that's what most having on. Yeah, that's this. I don't know. I have to see if it's try negative infinity. See what. Hey, Colonel Panic. I'm good. Just messing around. When I'm in record mode, do I know what the E at the top of the screen means? Black bar. Oh, let's check it out. Are you in pattern record or are you talking about sample record? If we go record T, actually, I think that's just how much time you, that might be how much time you have for your sample. Just I think it's, if I remember, I don't usually pay attention to it, but I think that's telling you how much time you have towards your 6 minutes, if I remember correctly, but it's been a little while. Let's just let it go. Let's see if it ticks. I expect it will. While I'm waiting, I'll have some of my green tea here. Looks like there might be room for 16 notches. So it could be 1 minute per notch. Probably in the manual and just written a weird way, but let's see. If not, maybe I'll have to open up the. I feel like we've had at least a minute going. Well, the bar's getting bigger. It's now 3 pixels wide. Might be hard to tell on the camera. About 3 pixels on the OLED display here. Give it a little bit more time. What we get. While we're waiting, I can. What else we got? This is just the app that Audio Kits used. I haven't played it yet. I just up button. Sub. That's not bad. We're at 4 pixels wide, but we just hit 5. Yeah, my guess is this must be just counting out how much time's left towards the 16 minutes. We can let it go. Important going on right now. It's got an arc on it. Cool. So it does look like it would be wider than 16 pixels. So not sure. Maybe I can see if we can get a little bit closer. Maybe that's really blurry. I don't think we're way. But yep, my guess is it's just a good old. And you're welcome. Suppose if I probably figured all of my setup up here, I could probably iPad display up here too, but I don't know. I got already enough going on trying to just get this set up. This is called Nasty Core. Go down an octave or two. There we go. Like -2 octaves, but where are we at pixel wise? Like probably 8 pixels wide, so it can't possibly be 1 pixel per minute. I wonder if I can, if I do this, if I can use my iPad to get a nice close-up. How many pixels it is? If I do the math for it, recording, iPad play, to get enough resolution, see the pixels. So this over computer. What we got? Come on, send it. There we go. We have, oops. So we've got, assuming that there's a border, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. There's 29 pixels wide. That's kind of weird. I would have figured they'd go 32 and mark a 30-second counter, but try one more time. Just make sure I didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, at 30. So off by 1. Quick calculation should be 15 times the seconds we have, 30. So it would be 32 seconds Oh, you didn't interrupt my session with your question. As I just stopped by and asked questions. I wasn't really recording a session. I'm just kind of running some experiments and trying to learn some fun stuff. So, I don't know. I guess I'm going to take a note of that only because maybe I'll update the guide just to put that info in there at some point. My notebook out. The info is E:1 will record. There are 30 ticks. The row, which probably approximately 32 seconds per tick width. And I wonder also, we could probably get an accurate time recording. I'm not going to bother doing it right now, but probably do that and figure out if they said it's about 16 minutes. I've never actually tried to figure out exactly how long that recording is. It'd be easy. So, no matter what, I guess your one question, at least a couple that I haven't actually bothered to look into. How long exactly? Sorry for the bouncy camera here, but I'm gonna sit and stand desk that I'm on, and I mounted it over here just SP beside me, so it's gonna wiggle a little bit. Oh, do we let this go? I could always come back to the and check for. You probably get a within the second. How accurate? Almost done. What do we? Maybe 4 minutes. So back to with King of Base. What else is in here? Is it clipping, or is it that I'm just not talking towards the microphone? So it's probably because I'm guessing it's because I'm speaking towards the table when I was looking down, and it's just not picking up my mic. I'm probably gonna try and get a headset that's got a RRS cable, so like on a headset it would be better. My better mic is behind me. I don't know. Got a lot of stuff to figure out one of these days. And I do have like the stream for kind of see over here on a laptop, so I can pull it down to see things going on. And I do know it's delayed like a good 30 seconds, but it is what it is. Yeah, I've already got a gate things on in software, but the microphone that I have right now, I got a Logitech 1080p. Microphone is right here, and when I'm like in a conference call or something for work, it's perfectly fine because I'm looking at the screen here. But the SP404 Mark II is like down this way, so I suspect I just need to make sure I remember to keep speaking up and speak at the microphone a little bit more. As I said, that's why I'm saying, like, I think a headset would probably be better than I can move my head around. But I was thinking about trying to use my Bluetooth headset, but that'll add latency and lag into it. So I don't know. One of these days I'll decide to. I'll try and figure out to be a little bit more professional of a setup, but I haven't gotten to that level yet. It's kind of fun. We're getting there. We've almost filled this thing up. Actually, probably the easiest thing to do, now that I think about it, would be to take that sample after this ends, export it to the SD card, and then load it up. Get an exact measurement for how long it is. That probably is the easiest way to do it, instead of counting frames and stuff. Silly. Never actually just let it record, so this will be some more new info for me as well. I like this. Sometimes the simplest sounds are the best. How many bars? One more. We're almost there. I'll have some information to update in the guide, among other things. Unless they update how long you can record for in the firmware update. But I'm expecting this will just stop the recording when it hits maximum size. Ooh. That connect. It was just wiggling the TRS connection. Ooh. Oh, record is complete. Let's just go the whole way. Let's figure this out. Shift. Import, export. We'll export to card a sample. 10. And we'll see what we get in a second here. It's going to take a little while. What else we got? Drop kicker. Kind of fun. '90s dream bass. Play it more in the lower octaves, I guess. I can definitely hear we're either getting noise from the cable or we're getting noise. I think we're also clipping. Higher notes are too much. Let's just drop. I'm going to drop the volume down on the iPad a little. It's just this. Ooh, turn down more. I'll hear it. It just sounds toasty. But at this low. Go up. It's just some of that range of notes. There's like 5 or 6 that sound toasty. Export's done. Take the SD card out. Let's go check. Since I'm curious. un to port. Go open vision. Thank you. So it's 16 minutes, 0.97 out of a second. So like that 0.97 do much of anything for us. So I don't know why they don't just call it 60 minutes. But there it is. Apparently that's the size of this other information out. 184.5. We know it's 48 kilohertz. So I wonder if it's a sample. I wonder if it's the sample size that limits you to 16 minutes. Like, could we drop a mono 184.5 meg mono sample that would be longer? Let me write down a couple more notes here. So we are by 16.00.7 for 506 412 bytes size. What's the what would be the easiest way to convert or make full? What do I want to do? I want to convert it to double. Well, we can drag this over to do its thing. And presumably, oh, uh-oh. Okay. The drag on the here. Put it at 1.1. Zoom. Okay. Oh. So, two samples were now over 30 long. Actually, don't. Let's just see about. Let's just do it. We'll go all the way. Which we can do exports. So I'm going to select all of it. I suspect that's going to be a problem. Recording past the length, so we're probably going to end up with a slightly longer full. Let's select from here. I'm just going to do from here. Fine. File. My mouse. Check. Export audio and video. Master. Render as 48 kilohertz. We want to stay in the same 8 kilohertz, 16-bit. Convert to mono. Yes. So export. the SP404 Mark II. We're going to call this, say, 30. Recording. Business. See if we can do that. I have my doubts that this will work, but it'll at least tell us if we have sample length. So sample length or sample size limit. I mean, I don't. So not useful for me, but I'm sure there's people that might want to do other things or use game mode and actually be able to file. Oh, did I do AIFF and not? I know it will import different formats, so let's just try it out and see what it does. But yeah, I'll do another export, and I just forgot to switch it over, wave. So we'll get a couple more tests going. Just make sure daughter doesn't need to be picked up yet. But yeah, I think it'll import a few different bit depths, and I think you can get like a few different bit depths. You can get a few different sample rates. I think it does support a handful of different file formats as well. So we'll just give it a quick try. Just time, right? Come on, done. Now we're probably stuck writing to the file for audio wave. See if that. I just make sure. Yeah, we got mono on. Do it. See what the files is. The excuse me. AIFF file size is 221 megabytes. So I highly suspect that if it will even let us support it, it's going to crop it down 15-minute or 180. I'll have to figure out how to do a. I wonder if it's just something as an Ableton at every arc, just something. On the flip side, I don't know that I want something that's long for just a. I guess we could scrub. We could scrub through the audio. All right. Feeling less. I feel like this. We'll get some interest. Bring out. This would be so much faster, but it still has to rate hard. That's the real bottleneck. Yeah, so I basically, it's not quite twice the length, but it is mono, and it'll be, I don't know, it's like close to, it's probably around 30 minutes. So we've got that over here. Let's just make sure that the wave file is, why is the wave file 221 megabytes for both the AIFF? think that if we have a stereo with the depth, that it would. We're doing it this way, it should be about twice. Oh, bring it to mono. Or is this not going to mono? Vision or something? Should be. Looks mono. Bit rate 8 kilosecond. Also, no, maybe that's embedding other. Also looks like it's just a solid tone, which is weird. This is what I'm looking at for the extract. Is mono. 38 minutes. Times 38. Feels long. Did it time stretch it? I wonder. Are we warped? Here's much the AIF file. Another one out as a solid tone. Oh, we still have the drum hit. Let's stop. Oh, not playing anything. I do want to see if the SP accepts the file, but I guess I have to fit it so that it's not either it's not time stretching this content or creating this tone. I don't know why it's making tone. Strange. We make sure it's actually content. Here. I think I've smushed my. Better. Okay. Oh, because I have monitor. Haha, haha. What the heck? That. No, it's not that. I think we. Okay, we were just playing the audio. I don't actually care what it has here too much, but we need. I want to be hearing the ring. Okay, there we go. Back to the drawing board. Back down. Okay. It is doing that. Hoping it's not creating any nodes. Suspect we have some time stretching going on. Also causing us a little bit of a headache. Go to this page. I don't care. We just want a 30-minute. So it's fine. We'll just do this. A file. For audio, go through again. Be there. Mono, 48 kilohertz. Bit depth of 16. Oh, try this. I'll overwrite it. Place. I want to make sure that this is less than 180. We have the AIFF that is larger, although it's just turned into a tone from some misconfiguration or setting I did there. But come on. Okay. Have a file. Look at it. See what we got. Okay, that actually looks more like what I was expecting. Mono, it's 172 megabytes, so it's not quite potential maximum length, but this is over 16 minutes. See what we get. I'm going to adjust this. Still ejecting. Can't eject because I'm using it. So file, live. We don't need to save it. We didn't do anything fancy. There we go. We are, I think, good to go. All right. Let's see what happens. Import from SD. Sample. Try the wave. Destination pad, we'll put it in 14. Execute. Now we wait on this side. You have any cool tracks, Colonel, that you've done? Posted anything on like SoundCloud or YouTube or anything? Oh, guess I lost you. Almost. Ugh. We don't need. That'd be kind of like there's some options for selecting. You do the like a pattern copy, and you can choose what you do. You kind of need. You could hit the remain button or something to switch between turning BPM. Well, if you're ever bored, feel free to send something over. I'll happily listen. I find most people are thinking pretty harshly of themselves for their tracks that they make. So, but yeah, keep working. It's always a good thing to do. All right, we're here. Start and end. Gotta wait for it to render. I don't know. We'll see. At the moment, I'm not for high hopes. I guess we got 1, 2, 3, 4-ish levels. Actually, we could probably hit remain. It actually says it's 29 minutes and 52 seconds. So I guess it loaded the whole file. I wonder if we go larger. how much time do I want to spend? Long process, but that is certainly interesting. What the heck? I'm already committed to this. Let's just make a oh, actually, I can inject this. We have the other file that is definitely larger. Inject this again. Good. Well, we'll see if the AIFF works. Come on, free my SD card here. There we go. Let's see what it does. It's going to be a tone though, so this is the weird messed up one. Shift 14 sample. We go to 13. See what it does. It did not like that message. Let's try that again. Unsupported file. Okay. That live with. Out. What kind of music are you trying to make? Any specific genre, or just kind of messing around for the time being? What's easy? I had doesn't terribly matter here. Like the most annoying X. All right. We don't need anything. Drag this. Oop. Drop it over here. Then go to this so that we play the audio for time. We'll duplicate. So 4 again. We're at 30. Boom bap and lo-fi house are both fun things that you. There's enough rule. I'm going to scare quote rules in place that you can certainly experiment, but still kind of stay on track and build a call it song. All this view. I don't know. So somehow I'm thinking that this was actually going to load it. If it does, it'll make me wonder why they picked arbitrary stuff for audio. I don't know that I'm much more interested if we go beyond the limit. Do you use like vocals, or you just like to use like instrumentals and all that fun stuff? I have a file. Scarily enough here. A whole bunch of is. Heck. I don't know why it's super weird. Oh, because I'm viewing it over here. All my fun images I'm trying to put together, running a role-playing friends. OBS was confusing me. Yeah, I don't know. I used to work on like really low full-time systems, so like for me, like usually I'm not using more than probably a minute of full-time myself. I don't mind doing like polls and kind of working with that. I used to get very intense into live and all kinds of stuff, which can be fun, but I'm kind of just doing it myself and for time with it. Well, looks like I just recorded a kind of annoying Zoom. Actually, oh no, okay, it was just so dense. That looks like what we actually recorded. We have a 38-minute file. Have all. Let's eject this. See if we can load it. Ejected. And shift 14, import. 13. So, unsupported file. I suspect we're hitting a file size limit. So, that's more info. I'll probably just, maybe I get a few tweaks. File, write a note, files over 32 minutes. Oh, or 6 stereo recorded. Something that at least is interesting. Somebody is okay using mono. They could conceivably, actually, you don't even have to like, even if you don't want it to be mono, could and mono export a mono track. You only do the left channel. Export a mono track that you only do the right channel. You can set it up so you can group, then trigger a 32. Again, like, I don't work with these kinds of spaces usually, but probably interesting information. So if I want to do with it, what was I out? Yeah, I can go back. Let's see for volume stuff. Put a new out. Live set. Save. We want to see. Delete. Delete. Back to the ad. Auto. Armature. I guess I'm going to switch to a different. A tone. Maybe king of bass. You can probably later. It would be something that I can just. Maybe. I want this. That's kind of fun. I'm falling into the trap of playing around instead of trying to do. All right, I'm going to load E-Rack. Let's just create a new from template. I don't need. Just want. The heck? It's picking up. There we go. Okay. Apparently my iPad was picking up my microphone and creating a loop. Need that. We want simple. We just want a VCO. And let's turn the volume down first. I don't know how loud this is going to be. Let's go. Am I not getting any output? Doing what I wanted. Try something else. There we go. I just had the volume down too low. Oh, this is the, I forgot. Go shift, utility, system. Get you, it's the noise gate. Oop. If we turn it off, I should be able to go super low, but the volume, still hear it. You might be able to hear it if you got headphones on, but the noise gate at infinite is catching that and not allowing the, not opening up. What the limit is. I'm just going to keep, so it's at about 1/3 volume on the iPad, loud enough to get past that. So I go down one notch, it just stops playing completely. I think I had this at -12. That seemed like when I was playing around with it was about the right level. So attenuator is dropping the volume down. I don't know what it's attenuating, or if I can later, but anyway, I'm gonna turn the actual volume down like half, crank the volume on my iPad. We're just gonna standard tone. Now I'm gonna hit record. What the heck did I do wrong here? Record. Oh, it was in wait mode. We're gonna tone. I can disable that. Back to max volume. I want to check our TV meter here. So max volume on the iPad. We're getting the tone in. We're hitting -11.8. So I hit that consistently. We record, even though like this is I recorded that at the same. Let's just see. -11.7, almost exactly the same. Probably go either higher or lower for a pitch. See if that makes a difference. Turn it off. Let's clear it. Open it back up. Negative 11 point or 14.7. So we're just getting a little bit of difference all the way up. Loudest pitch. Oh, negative 13. So it's fluctuating a little bit, but that's dog whistle. Then I guess the next question. I don't know, like I know we can get this to clip if we have a line level sort loud enough. I've been more trying to think through like what is it that for suggestion. Somebody just wants to kind of record something in a device that can up gains, especially you only have a mono. So it's kind of hard. We don't have a VU, so you can play like a tone. The only thing that we can source. Or maybe check is off with the noise gate a little bit, because the noise gate does seem to have a little bit of an impact, with the definitely most impact audio. The heck does it? So we can hit negative 11.7 here. See this to 11. I'm gonna come here, go normalize it, because presumably that will be, we can go 1. I'm trusting these values as what the actual output is, because we're going over USB. So digital signal, so we're basically just math our output. Still makes me feel like we want to normalize, and you're going to tend to want to normalize audio coming in. Barring doing that, either leaving the room for the room so that exit to go start digital thing. B. And the iPad's output is not high. Digitally flip the input side. I might be able to do this in the microphone input. Stop whistling. Okay, same tone. The actual volume down for a second. I use the. So we're yellow now. I mean, red. A bit. There. When I've done the test before, it's definitely, if it goes orange, red to orange on the source, you are definitely digitally flipping. That's as loud as we can get. We go forward to past 13 for auto recording. Stop. We don't need. Now hit reset the meter here. That's at negative 23 point. That doesn't even. Oh. Negative 3.25. Pretty close. I mean, I guess the negative this here with 3.25 is almost close enough that it makes me think it probably get there. Let's play around a little bit more. I'm gonna turn the volume down. I just don't. For orange, if we go like, you can definitely hear the digital distortion there. Still there. I just switched over from instrument to mic guitar. On the guitar, so chord. I just want to do this. I want to see if there's a volume. Chord. We have to see what our here. Negative 3, 4, 5. That is definitely within the. I don't think it matters for instrument volume recording in. Do I have anything else that I increase? Almost makes me think the 404 Mark II probably should have line in well. I guess it's mostly fun. Negative 3. Again, why not? It will over time. Probably supporting heartburn, but let's give you some for effects. This they back to a foot isolator. I'm just going to crank up. It's going to sound awful. I'm going to sleep on my iPad here. There we go. So I'm just curious, with a 12 dB boost on everything, we're not clipping here. My chord, see what we've got. But that says negatives. Looked like it was going over 0 dB, which is cool. I mean, we definitely are jacking up the audio quite a bit. We're like right there. Let's just delete that. Or open it up. Off. Full drive. Mm-hmm. Form saturator. You can hear, it sounds like digital distortion. We'll check it a second. Just curious how much we can push this. I've had 25. Oh, people can create music from just about anything. So, sure. I kind of hear, I think I hear some digital distortion. Record it. And that. Let us clean this up. We're getting like a little bit, record a little tiny, just doesn't look like we're getting a digital distortion yet. We're not flat. Let's delete this on. I'm gonna go cut off drive 48. Drive 48. Let's see if that does. So stop. Yeah, you can get really weird feedback loops that will neck and stuff. Hit record. Good enough. Definitely plus 40. 48 drive. I guess the 48 is way too much. I don't know. I'm not sure if I know what point I'm trying to get at anymore. I was just kind of trying to play around and get some research here. I think I at least figured out a few things. And as I said, I suspect that the attenuator is from good. Delete this. Delete it. I'm partially curious. Attenuator gives us headroom before going to the effect. So we recorded that, so that's with the attenuator on. Get anything? Record, play, but no, not flattening it. And I know the warm saturator is going to affect the shape of this, which is what we're seeing. Going from here, pretty much a saw wave. Not so concerned. Not so concerned about that. It is interesting. I'm not going to say that the attenuators give from, but I to find the boy. SP404 reference manual. Oh. I think I've tried looking up the And this is on the gain of the audio input from the line in jacks is lowered. So it's probably just doing a straight like 4 or -10, but they're not telling us how much they're doing it by. I don't know. Too bad we don't. That's not like a actual dB value, so you can go. It would be nice if you could. Well, I'll have to bug. I know a few people I can bug just they're interested looking into it because I know in the guide I put in that it's line out audio adjustments. Not do except for your level line. We can the easiest way to try. We have one of those notes that I had gets good. We get close to 0 dB. It only does that if I don't have the math in head to logarithmic decibel. What that here is. My guess would be it's probably 4 or minus. Fairly standard. Cheat this. Probably. Way. Let's see. We want to just signal up to adjust. Let's see. Check this out. I think we had something. I didn't normalize this. I think I did. Let's record the same thing 2 times, once with the attenuator, once without. And I guess just it up until we get like as close to 0 dB. And the amount that we up will, that actually will be the other one of the same amount in the rules. Have to do it. That's how that works correctly. Don't have to do any comp. Easy. Let's see. Setting. Attenuator 1 is going. Just record with 12. The attenuated signal. System off. Record. These are the same. Watch, it's going to be like the negative 3.51. It is being dummy. Shift utility system. Oh, the reason why is I'm still plugged into the guitar. 1, 2, 4. Oops. Attenuator. We'll leave it on. Word. It gets us one signal. Shift utility. Later on. Record. All right. Now those actually sound different. What I will do. Record that. In. Okay, that's negative 25.7 dB. Switch to here. We'll record. What did I do wrong? What did I? Stereo might burn. Let's leave it at 1. Auto. Out. Record that. Play both of these. Straight up from a mathematics standpoint, we have minus 14 dB possible, but I don't right. Okay. That work sends want audio effect. Here's my utility. Halfway deep. So actually we can put this copy and paste once we do this. What we're trying to shoot for is this as close to B as possible. Play it. So that's negative 11.6. Like a 11.3. And let's 1 point. This is where I'm going to learn math all wrong, but okay. Play both of these at the same time. Hey, how you doing? That helping, Hans? A wild guess and hoping I'm right. Oh, God. It's a 14 dB difference no matter what I do. So I'm clear math wrong. Attenuator is a minus 14. But that is good to know. I can get that. I don't know why they wouldn't document. Just be super simple. Minus 4 by 14 or drop for later. I also suspect that anybody that's got that on is probably what hardest time getting it in. What else do we like? Probably hit close to a negative 3 dB. Hey, happy to help. I just kind of do this stuff for fun and I don't really care if I make a whole bunch of mistakes. I try not to have videos with any like mistakes in them. I've been intentionally, for better or worse, just mostly kind of do it live. If I forget something, move on. I find some of the videos where people show the process where it's super streamlined can be very helpful, but it's also frustrating when you're watching somebody job just start making all over the place. So let's see. So I guess it looks like best you're going to use about 3 for audio clipping. I'm assuming this is for headroom or as definitely show earlier the board. Somebody else mentioned, Colonel Panic was mentioning that earlier. The problem that I've got is the microphone I've got is that I'm using right now is my Logitech webcam mic. I don't have headphones that have a microphone, and I wanted to avoid accidentally creating as many feedback loops as possible. So I've got the headphones on. I actually can't hear my voice in them because I'm not monitoring my voice, mostly because it's got about a half-second delay or so, and then it sounds like this weird echo in my head. I don't have that when I'm using the setup behind me, which is fortunate, so I can monitor my voice a lot better. But basically, if I'm not speaking directly at my monitor, which I would normally be doing for like meetings and stuff, it's I've got like a bunch of gain on it already, and I'm trying to not have it clip. So, but thank you for the reminder. I will again try and speak more at the monitor and not down at the notebook that I've got. All right, what else? So yeah, headroom for effects, because we did see that we can record the isolator even with plus 12 dB on everything. I don't know that I believe it. 12 dB. Was it? Let's just check it again. What the heck? We'll make another track. Yeah, well, even if they're good, I mean, when I first started doing these videos, I got a lot of complaints that everything was too quiet, and a few people that I know were like, "Oh, don't worry, YouTube algorithms will go through your video later, within like a day or two, and they'll increase the gain on your audio." So I was really just trying to make sure I had a good quality, and a huge problem I was having was with the Zoom H6. Using it as a sound card for my computer, the highest output I could possibly get was about negative 8 dB before clipping, and as a result it made everything sound super quiet, and I was just expecting it was magically going to get increased in volume, and that did not happen. So my older videos, while I keep getting people telling me they're informative, I frequently also get comments of like, your mic is way too low and other fun stuff. So anyway, let's don't need MIDI tracks. We want to insert another audio track. Go here. And okay, so we have, I'm going to say, rename the attenuator. Now I want isolator out. This iPad going again. Hello. No sources on. Heading. Oh, we are getting turn it down. I gotta turn monitoring. So the intent that I just want to do for the experiment here is not. This is just to see if we get digital. I didn't hear any, so it sounds like it's probably fine. Let's just record here. Enough. Let's turn it back up. I want to get what kind of volume I'm getting from this. Let's not play at the same time. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay. So we'll trigger to record. Stop recording. Now I just want to look at this. And we're at negative 0.88 dB. So good. We're not. Looks like we're getting a little distortion, but like that's kind of what I would expect from just using the isolator. It's not going to be a perfect gain because it's basically doing gain at different frequency bands, but we're not distorting. Not distorting here. Like I'm just looking to see like anything flat top of the peak. We're not getting that. So this is anything else? Anything else to try? Probably a million. I think if I'm trying to explain how somebody get the boost, did this kind of in some of the videos already. Is there anything else that's going to give us drive? Maybe isn't. Slater's coloring it, which is the warm saturator with just a boost. I suspect is color it. Not boosting either with a drive of 48. This is where just boosting the EQ probably here in that we're getting a of portion. So good. I don't suggest to solve this problem. Sure. We just hit 0 dB, but that's probably because here's some of that digital distortion. Level. We can pull down. Sleep. Yeah, it seems like right around 50, rushing all the way up. That's loud, but drop it down to 90. I'm gonna give myself to 90. 100. Yeah, you can definitely hear sorting digitally. All right. Probably done for. This definitely gives me enough stuff to, few things to go update the guide for probably do at least some some kind of video on a few of the things we just learned here. Well, everybody, thanks for stopping by, hanging out, and look for the updated videos or some actual session videos coming up in a bit. I'm gonna cover here. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good.